Okay, question 5 then. This question you'll need to use Excel. There is a document to download here. I'm going to spend most of our time in this one using Excel and looking at different formulas and functions that you'll need to do this test. So the head teacher wants to compare parent feedback between 2 years. Download the file parent feedback with data for both years. So similarly to what we did previously, download the document using the paperclip. The school has set a target of 5% increase in strongly agree responses. So let's take a look at the data so that makes a bit more sense. So what we've got here is the spreadsheet that we're going to be using. Now the first step that I would take is to make sure that you can read all of the data and that it's clear and visible to use. So as you can see here, that they've cut off some of the questions, some of the titles are going over the cell lines. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the top left hand corner to A and see where it changes from a white square crosshead to a black downward arrow, and I'm going to click A and I'm going to hold my mouse down and I'm going to select the rest of the column headings. Same again, from where it goes from the black arrow to where it changes to the line with the 2 arrows going either way. All I'm going to do is go to that and then double click, and then what you'll find is that it will make all of the columns the correct size. So if we just repeat that process just so we can go over it again. So top left hand corner, go into the A, select this one, go across to the cells that you want to finish on, wait until it goes to this line with the 2 arrows either way and just double click, and then it will make all of the columns the correct size. So now that we've got the data in the correct size, the test asked us to find out the difference between strongly agree in 2009-10 and strongly agree 2008-9. So that's the first step that I'm going to do. I'm going to find out what the difference is between this and this. So I'm going to create a new column at the end saying, let's call it difference. Same process, I'm just going to make this one larger, double click here. Okay, so the difference. So what we're going to do is in this one just subtract one from the other. So every formula starts with an equals, so we're going to put an equals in. We're then going to select the first set of data that we want, so I'm going to select B3. So you can either type this B3 or you can just click it. So we know that it's cell B3 because we've got column B and row 3. So we've got B3 and we've clicked it, and then we want to take it away, so we're going to use the minus sign, and then we're either going to click this one, which is B14, or we're going to enter B14. So for this one, let's enter it and let's see what it does, and then click enter, and there we go, it's calculated the difference for us. So what we'll need to do then is repeat the process for each of these other questions, but actually Excel is very clever and it will allow us to copy that formula down and it will calculate the difference for all of them automatically. So all we do is we click back into this cell, and then in the bottom right hand corner where it goes from the white crosshead to the black crosshead in the bottom right hand corner, just click and hold and drag it down, and there we go, it's calculated the difference for all of those questions. It's used the formula that we inputted first and it's copied it down for all the other values.